この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo, and I've been F5ing the page to download JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5, Episode 37 for the last, 15 minutes, and it's finally out. Yay! So, we've got JoJo's Episode 37. A couple things that we should talk about before we get into this. First off, in the last episode, there was a lot of stuff that I was really confused by. The whole Chariot Requiem's thing as an existence of light behind your head. So shout outs to all the people in the comments who tried to explain that to me. I get the idea that you can try, but it's still weird because it's JoJo's. Thanks, Araki. Second thing that I wanted to mention here was apparently there's something weird going on with the scheduling of the last couple of episodes of JoJo's. From what I've gathered, and which is just bits and pieces, there won't be an episode 38, but we'll get a big 1 hour finale thing on July 28th. Correct me if I'm wrong. I might be totally wrong on that, so yeah. Which might mean no JoJo's next week, which would suck, but we'll bear with it. And third and finally, I had a little weird thing happen during the manga reading last week. I lost the ability to speak words coherently. It looks and felt like a mini stroke, which is a small ischemic attack that doesn't have permanent damage. I am since then entirely fine. It was one weird hiccup, and it hasn't happened again since. So I've been feeling good. Though it has been a bit of a wake-up call, and I've decided to, well, partly thanks to that, and partly thanks to the glorious dumbbell non-kilo Moteru, I've decided to get back into the gym a little bit and take better care of my health. Because things like that, while it was minor, and while I can play it off and dismiss it, it was kind of scary, and I want to make sure that it doesn't happen again. So, little warning sign that maybe I should take better care of myself. Your health is important and not something that you should sacrifice for anything, really. So, gonna be doing that. Thank you to all of you who have expressed care, who gave a shit. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hopefully it won't happen again this week. So, JoJo's episode 37. Last time on JoJo's, King Crimson and Diavolo were hiding themselves inside Mista's body with Trish's soul, and then somehow using weird stand mechanics, grabbed Trish's Stan's soul inside their soul space where they are, I don't know, and used that to control Mista's body and run. I would love to see how the mechanics of moving the body inside the body work, but it doesn't really matter. We get the point. So, dashing away straight toward Chariot Requiem, and then Diavolo came up with this crazy scheme, this crazy idea. What if Chariot Requiem itself, this shadowy thing that we see, is not the actual entity of Chariot Requiem? That's just the shadow cast by it, and it's actually a light which exists in the back of your mind, and if you realize it's there, and then you can just pop, and then it pops, and then Chariot Requiem is gone. Whether Chariot Requiem is gone, or just gone from Diavolo's perspective, I'm not sure, since it seems from his explanation that there would be a light shining on the back of everybody's head, every stand user's head, all coalescing at Chariot Requiem, so maybe he just can't see it from his perspective, and they would have to figure out the same thing in order to make it go away. But I'm not sure. We'll see if Rome is still, or I guess it's the entire world at this point, is still body swapping and going crazy and also morphing into horrible creatures, We'll see. Polnareff is dying, being morphed into horrible creatures. Everybody's getting morphed into horrible creatures. Mista's body hand thing is turning metallic and the skin is shedding off of it. It's awful. But anyway, that's about where we left off, I think. He crushed the light behind his head and proclaimed victory over Chariot Requiem, and now what? I don't know. if I'm correct, and we've got this episode and then an hour-long finale, then we're in the end. we're in the Avengers Endgame here, which is pretty hype. So let's see what happens. I've got the episode up. It's ready to go. It's at 0 seconds. There will be multiple versions of this reaction video. You can find the picture-in-picture version with the video inset up there in the description down there. Timer-based version will be on YouTube as usual. It'll have a beep beep timer at the beginning to sync up with your own media if that's what you want to do, and a discussion of the episode and anything that I wanted to say about it at the end. And then once that's uploading, I'll record a manga reading and I'll put that up as well. So check that out when it's out. All right, let's do it. Beep beep timer goes here. For you. Ow. Also, Trish getting donutted. Or does that happen to Mista's body? I guess it happens to Mista's body. Interesting that Bruno inside Diavolo's body is more concerned about his daughter's welfare than Diavolo himself ever has been. Sound effects, OP? Oh my god. Oh! Wait, it didn't... Oh no, it's at the... Yeah. This is so hype. Woohoo! So hype. Oh my god. Huh? Oh, that's not good. Whoa! Just like that! It just happens! What is going to happen to you? Or has the ability already manifested and that's... this is it? You're outside of time or something. So are we going to get a King Crimson Requiem? That's my guess. Whoa. Is it gathering souls? So like the other Requiem, it's... Whoosh. Okay. Not you. And then Bruno in his own body. He's not gonna live through this, is he? He's still incorporeal. All right. Yeah, can it get a fix? Oh, sorry, dude. I don't think so. I don't think that's gonna happen, man. Okay. So, wait. Oh, wait, and the whole creepy weird stuff effect is gone because Chariot is. Okay. So that removes the time limit. Now, what did King Crimson acquire? And King Crimson is like fading out behind him. Oh boy. You think they're gonna let you run? Yeah, you think they're gonna let you? Yeah, they finally found you. Listen to the lady. She's got it right. Oh my god. His iris is like shattered. Hey. What's up, buddy? Oh, this is the OP scene. You're gonna have to fight, buddy. We'll see. We'll see, man. Oh. Okay. What? Oh! Okay. So is that a new thing? Epitaph. What? What did you do, Diavolo? We shall see about that, Diavolo. It's that same shatter. Oh. Aww. Is it like an evolution? What? Looks like it chose Giorno. I don't think so, buddy. I think you're just helping. Oh, it shed its shell? He's completely worthy. Woo! Woo! Show me. Show me. Please don't cliffhang me. Oh! The fuck? Whoa, the fuck? Nut. That's what I want to know, Mista. Oh my god, there are 6 minutes left. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. I'm gonna guess that it's got something reality breaking. Thus far. Does it now? Uh. See, you've done that before, and you think that because you can see that, that means you'll win, but you don't know what Gold Experience Requiem's powers are, and neither do I. What? So he preempted it? Wait, what? Is he just going, nope, you can't do that? He has the ability to reverse it? Are you sure about that? What? Okay. It's automated. Really? He's still... But what Requiem said is you'll never get to that truth. So will we get any Requiems? Doesn't look like it. And next episode will be Golden Experience Requiem. Oh, buddy. Okay, can I just say, this was such a hype episode. It was so hype. So much stuff. So cool. Ah! Also, production on this episode was, for the most part, stellar. Like, oh my goodness. it was thorough. They brought back a lot of the scenes that they've been teasing over and over and over in the OP, like the arrow spinning, but this time with rain around it. Oh my god. And then these nutty effects. I still don't know what's going on with all of the souls of everybody being moved around and stuff. I'm confused. Doesn't really matter. And this whole thing where he goes incorporeal, or is he actually not incorporeal? Is he just unable to touch the arrow? Is this what rejection by the stand arrow looks like? I don't know. I think that would be my guess at this point. That this is rejection. Okay, but then, yeah, then we get bluification, and it starts, like, tearing the souls out of everything. And then Bruno says some stuff about being unable to predict what he was gonna do. Is that referring to what he does now, where he destroys the whole ball of goldiness? I think so. I don't know. There's a lot of just, like, scenes that usually I would expect them to be shot like this, like flat, moving mouth, right? But this is, there are a lot of these fully animated scenes that look really good. And then a bunch of this kind of stuff, which is awesome. Look at that. That's all one cut. That's awesome. And then the saddest day. Our first Joboro for the season. We knew it was coming. We've been ready. Still hurts like a bitch. Good night, Bruno. You've been a golden boy. Also, these clouds over everything, they look great. These golden clouds. And then we're back at it. Oh my god. Can't pick it up. Yeah, I think that is rejection. And then all the bodies swap back because Bruno does a thing. And he can't say it to Mista. But then Bruno, with the angels around him, starts to become one with the clouds. Whoosh. And something puts the arrow in his hand. I think the implication is that he reaches out and Bruno reaches out as well. I think the implication is that Bruno gave it to him, or that something about what Bruno did caused it to appear. Or maybe the arrow just chose. I don't know, if you've got theories on it, I'd like to hear them. But it doesn't really matter. What matters is, Jojo has the arrow. And everyone is okay. Also, I just had this thought looking at the statue. I felt like this angel with the pockmarks looked like freckles, you know, from aging and wear and tear. But it looks like kind of like Doppio. I just had that thought. I don't know. I don't think it's intentional. Okay. This is awesome. Like the amount of emotion and stuff in the line work on those hands is awesome. And then this whole situation where he's thinking about retreating and then gets told off by his daughter basically and decides not to, which launches us into absolute insanity. Oh, what? Okay, so he stabbed himself with it, and shit starts shattering. Diavolo takes this as a sign that he's winning, that it's all Gucci. But he's wrong. He's so wrong, and it leads up to the hypest fucking stand reveal. Golden Experience Requiem. I love this little effect that they do here, where they just have the motion lines moving. It's really effective. I like it a lot. You can see it sometimes in Kill la Kill. They'll do the same kind of thing, but it'll be on the shading on Ryuko's hair. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But there's something peeking through the cracks, something within, as though it's a chrysalis. And the arrow, like, oh, that's crazy. Up it goes. And you tried, buddy. You tried. You tried so hard. But there he is. In all its weird-looking glory. I'm not sure if I like the stand design for Requiem, but it is a cool extension of Gold Experience. It's almost like it's gone Super Saiyan with the spikes coming out of its head. Very much like Giorno with his hair blowing in the wind as well. What's happening? I don't understand. All right, and then this happens. So from what I could tell, he flicks a rock, and that rock hits a pillar, and the pillar falls, and then the pillar morphs into like a number of scorpions, and they all attack Diablo. That was what I got from it the first time through. Let's see. He's got a rock, so he holds up his hand preemptively. He flicks the rock, it goes through his hand. Shatters that pillar, or the corner of that building. That falls. The rock that it hit morphs into scorpions. And then the scorpions hop on Diablo and sting him. And then he bats it away with along with a chunk of flesh. Just chops it off. Whoa. And then the lines. My friends may have perished, but their actions and wills have not been destroyed. Ah! And then at some point, they start playing the theme. Ah. Nobody knows what's going to happen. That's so hype. Okay. And then Mista fires the shots. So this is our setup. We get our King Crimson. We erase some time. And in the midst of doing so, something goes... Wait, so when he does this cut, I think the top mouth is what chomps. Yeah! That's so great! That's cool. Okay. So he splashes blood on his eyes and does a bunch of stuff. Circles around him. He's gloating. He's like, ah, ha, ha, victory is mine. But then Requiem speaks on its own, and all of the things that have happened in this time that he's trying to erase reverse. All of it. The blood goes back. The bullets go back. The rubble goes back. Everything goes back to the way that it was. All of the leaves on all of the trees. Everything is returning to normal, but my premonition still favors me. Take this. He goes to punch him, and this sound effect is so great. Boom. And then we get into trippy shit, and I have no idea what's happening here. Seeing all of these various versions of Diavolo. And then Requiem, on its own, speaks. And this is one of the first times, it's not the first time, but it's one of the first times we've had a truly autonomous seeming stand. A stand that acts without its user even knowing that it has that ability. That's cool. What you're seeing is indeed the truth. You are seeing the movements created by your abilities, but you will never arrive at the truth that's going to happen. Huh? None who stand before me shall ever get there. This is the power of Golden Experience Requiem. Unknown even to Giorno Giovanna, who is not conscious during any of this. And then he observes himself going through motions as though he can't control it. So I have no idea what Gold Experience Requiem is actually doing here, mechanics-wise. But Diavolo's like, I still have it. My premonition favors me. I'm going in for the punch. And then the Muda Blast straight into a to be continued. The hype is real. The confusion is just as real. This is awesome. I don't think I needed to say that. You already knew how I felt about this. This is freaking awesome. I don't want to conjecture or anything because I have no clue what's going to happen. As Araki said through Trisha's mouth, nobody knows what's going to happen. No idea. And I am no exception. This was a crazy awesome episode. I'm hype as fuck. So let's wrap this up and I'll get into the manga reading. I've been Teeaboo. This has been JoJo's episode 37. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have, and I hope to catch you either next week or the week after. Whenever the next episode airs, I'll have a reaction up to it. So see you there. Peace.